Welcome everybody back to the Yellow VODs channel. Gonna be completely transparent. This was supposed to be the first video. I know it's gonna sound weird now that I'm saying this. I recorded all the other ones. Forgot I had 4 streams that I had to do intros in. Anyways, this is the first intro. Like I said in some of the other videos, this is my very first stream back. I'm super excited to be back to streaming like normal. We are playing Pokemon Violet. We're going to be doing the whole game, the entire thing. We're probably not going to be doing like every single Pokemon because I never do that. Probably going to be just doing main storyline with the whole Team Star thing and doing all the gyms. I'm going to try to catch some shiny Pokemon. Really want to get all the shinies of all the like past future versions. I hear that you can do really good shiny hunting with like sandwiches and stuff. So going to have to figure that out. Not sure entirely on that. Gonna have to do some research, but really it's not gonna matter till late game anyways. But yeah, that's basically what we're gonna be doing. Like I said in my other videos that you'll see after this, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the main channel. There's gonna be videos up in the next like week or so of all these streams that are basically condensed. So if you want to watch the full version, you can watch it here, and if you want to watch the shortened edited version, then you can watch it on the main channel, and that's kind of how these streams are going to work. There's going to be the long form ones that go on the VODs channel, or if you want to watch it on Twitch while the VODs are available, this is going to basically be the long time or long-term storage, and then main channel is going to be all the short and condensed versions of these streams. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Again, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the main channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Welcome everybody back to another stream, the very first stream back. We're back on the horse. I am so ready to be back streaming. My goodness, my hair is just great. Probably should have combed it right before I got on here, but it's fine. I'm fairly certain I've got all the audio stuff fixed. Everything should be fine. You should be able to hear me okay. I'm fairly certain that is the case anyways. If not, well, I probably should have told my mom to watch the stream, but it should, in theory, be okay. Today we are going to be playing some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I've been waiting for a while. I did pre-order it, and that was clearly a mistake. I actually got it 3 days after the actual launch. The bonuses are like some meds for the beginning of the game, which is perfectly fine. And honestly, being able to have the time to get everything set up and everything was kind of okay, but I just really wanted to play the game since it's a new gen. I haven't heard particularly great things, but I'm honestly going in with an optimistic mindset, not like overhyping myself so I can be let down, but more so just being level-headed in my thinking of how it's going to be. I mean, because obviously it's the first ever of this kind. Obviously they always do one about every 2 years with like a spin-off in between, at least in recent years anyways. Obviously the last spin-off being last year's Diamond and Pearl that we played through, which is the first time I ever actually played Diamond and Pearl, because my first ever Pokemon game was Gen 5, which is Black and White on DS. It was the second DS game, third DS game, because there's like Soul Silver, Heart Gold, which is, I guess, a remix of that game, technically. Well, I'm just going to see my air quotes and she's going to be disturbed, because apparently that disturbs her. I don't know. Yeah, but I had to wait a little bit longer for this one, unfortunately. But it was supposed to come 22nd, but it ended up coming 21st, which is why I labeled it for the 22nd in advance of even knowing that it was going to come the day before, because I just figured, oh, it's probably just going to come, which luckily it came a day before. I really wasn't sure if that was going to happen or not. But I do have it here. There it is in all of its glory, blocking my face. Beautiful. I did not grab scissors, but You know what the next best thing is? A pencil. A pencil, a mechanical pencil. That should, in theory, work. Yep, alright. There we go. Also, I got a cable sleeve coming for Christmas. I guess it's part of my Christmas gift. This is also technically part of my Christmas gift. I didn't buy this. My parents did. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. Oh my gosh. I just saw it come up behind me. I was... okay. Hold up a second. Let me open this up with I have to here for this second. My mom just came in with my dinner. Let me put this here. Got some soda and apparently a biscuit and chicken. And surprise. Anyways, here it is in all of its glory. I guess we'll just eat while we're playing. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Let me quickly open this. There we go. If you're wondering what the inside looks like, it's like last gen. They have the map here, which is not surprising. That's kind of what they do with most insides of the cases. I like the new art style they do for the maps. I've seen what the maps look like, which is interesting. I have to compare it to last gen. I think it's very similar to last gen. Here's what the actual, I guess, cartridge looks like, if you were wondering. I don't know how well that's going to actually focus. You can see it for the most part. Let me turn this volume down just a tad. There we go. Alright, I'm going to quickly eat my food here. Sorry for that, but I need to eat my food, and then we'll get started. So, I'll just eat my food real quick. Got some KFC. Which I wasn't expecting. I was just expecting her to give me some stuffing because she was making stuff for Thanksgiving. Yeah, biscuits without butter, not great. Not gonna lie, not great. I need to get some stuff out of the way really quick. There we go. That should be a little bit better. I am super excited to be back. I honestly took way too much of a hiatus. Honestly, it probably would have been too much of a mess to try to do this anyways, so it's fine. Mom, you can't act as if you're just some viewer in here. We all know who you are, whether you're watching now or later. You can't. Also, don't at me, you woman. I know what you're trying to do. Yeah, honestly, these fries aren't as bad as I was expecting them to be. I'm also not sure if this browning is just from how they fried it or if it's from something else. Maybe they just actually got them crispy, unlike every other place. Well, especially Burger King anyways. Did you put salt on these, or did they just come like this? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure, because I was, like, actually surprised how much salt they had on them. I'm going to turn the music down for just a second here, because I'm not talking. There we go. I'm honestly surprised I'm not more nervous. Even when I came out back from when I was doing all the college stuff, I was a lot more nervous getting on camera. Even before I sat here, normally if I'm sitting here for a second, I'll be super nervous. But to be fair, I came in right at the end of the timer, so that's probably why I didn't have enough time to really think about it. It was just kind of go time. Luckily, I basically had everything in place, so it wasn't really a problem. The reason why I did all the isolated audio stuff is so, like, when I do recordings, I can take all the copyright music stuff out, and then I don't have to worry about it on the back end for YouTube. Also, sometimes you just want to put in custom music if you're doing it for, like, a main stream YouTube video. Like this song. Why don't they do stuff like this for Mario? Honestly. I will say, I've heard the main OST for Sonic Frontiers, and it sounds insane. It's actually really good. The game itself doesn't look that great, I'm not gonna lie. I get what they're trying to do. I just don't know. It kind of just felt bland. The problem is, the more objects and stuff they try to bring in, the more lag you're gonna have. That's why, like, for instance, with Zelda Breath of the Wild, to help with performance, they're not, like, they're high risk to an extent. Like, for instance, if you look at Legends Arceus, it's a very similar palette if you look at the graphics and everything, but it's not, there's enough there to where it doesn't feel empty, but it's not, like, so high res like how Sonic Frontiers did theirs, to where you can't have all that stuff and you basically have to have it empty in order for the game to even run properly. I mean, especially if you're trying to sell it on multiple consoles. Obviously, mainline consoles now are probably fine. Obviously, they're nothing compared to PCs. So, like, if you're playing on Steam, you're obviously going to get better performance and can turn the graphics up more. But yeah, I think Zelda kind of hit the nail on the head with the environment and everything. It's not, like, super realistic, but it's, like, higher res than, say, older games. I mean, obviously, with Zelda Breath of the Wild, you can sometimes get some hitches, but that's in, like, really super populated areas. I'll let you guys know on Twitter later if the recording's good or not. This VOD should end it tomorrow. If I work on it early in the morning, I can get it done. It's just a rendering that takes a long time. But I had the settings dialed in, so it's just like a one-time run through. I won't have to do it several times, like I used to when I did the first ones. Or at least that's what I hope anyways. Like I said before, sometimes I spoil myself for things. Not that I'm necessarily that kind of person. Like, I've heard some people who say if they read the end of a book or see like the end of a movie and then they watch the movie, they'll enjoy it more, which is kind of a weird theory, which is kind of a weird way to go about it. I mean, I know most general people don't want to be spoiled about anything and don't want to watch it raw. But I just like seeing initial things. So, like for instance, I already know what all the Pokemon are. And the reason I do that is because, like for instance, with Sun and Moon, I saw some of the original like stuff. Not like the full Pokedex like this game. And so I didn't really even see most of the Pokemon until like years later when I looked up the Pokedex. So the reason I wanted to see like this Pokedex, for instance, when all the leaks were coming out, was because I probably won't encounter all of them, because I'm not a completionist in the sense of catching every Pokemon. And if you wanted to do that anyways, you'd have to have another Switch and another game, or have like Nintendo Online and trade with someone. I don't think you have the... So they have Nintendo Online. I think you can just do Wi-Fi if someone else has a Switch and has the game. But yeah, that option's not here. So I've heard there's like codes you can use to get all the other Pokemon this time around. But generally, like to get different Pokemon that are like specific to those regions or like the games, you have to have another person to trade them with. But like I said, I'm not like super into catching all the Pokemon. I'll probably catch a lot of them just for like comp stuff. I'm assuming they're still gonna have like the like codes for teams like they did last time. I don't know how much they've updated them all, because I know they don't have a battle tower, so I'm not exactly sure how all the ladder stuff is gonna work. But I would like to play maybe some ladder after I beat the game. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I think it could be cool. I've never actually done comp Pokemon, but I've like tried to like basically copy a team but do it myself. Like catching all the Pokemons and everything. And all the Pokemon. And obviously it was a lot easier to level up. Like for instance, last gen. Obviously as gens go on, the difficulty has kind of gone down. And especially with like the small, medium, large, extra large rare candies, you can get like multiple levels. Obviously at some point rare candies are better, because you don't, even with like an extra large, I think maybe towards like upper 90s, you can't get a full level, or maybe you can just get enough for a full level, so it might work out that way. But I'm not sure how all the rewards with like the Pterodens are gonna work, or if it's gonna be like last time where you can use like the energy and trade it or whatever. I'm assuming there's not gonna be that system, because that was just broken money. I mean, to be fair, like for instance with Diamond and Pearl, you could do like the two old people, and you could do the bike trick and use like the multi-battling thing to get like infinite money. Not that I think if you do enough battling and stuff and get items and just sell it at shops, you can probably get money. But the good thing is, this time around there's no BP. So, I mean, that also makes sense with no battle tower. There's no BP, so all the items will be at Poke centers, the way the like Poke centers work now. So, in theory, uh, it shouldn't be that bad to get like battle items like Assault Vest, whatever, Life Orb, yada yada, Flame Orb, all these items. Because obviously back then you could get, I think you do like bottle caps and BP to buy stuff. I think is how it worked, or I think you use like bottle caps for IVs. I've heard there is full IV Dittos you can get in Pterodens. I think they're in Pterodens, or maybe you can just catch them in the wild. So then you can basically just breed Pokemon with already good EVs, and then eventually you can very easily get like full EV, and you wouldn't even have to worry about bottle caps. I don't think there's bottle caps this time around because there's no BP, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I know there are mints for natures, so I mean that works out. That's actually, I actually love that. I think that's one thing, like a quality of life feature that I wouldn't complain about with, I guess, making the game easier, quote unquote. And yes, I used air quotes. That's crooked. Well, not that it's not more crooked now. I'll fix that later. There we go. I thought it might refocus itself. Yeah, but like I said, I'm trying to go into this with optimism, already knowing some stuff, but not fully spoiling myself. My YouTube recommended is all just people playing the game, and I'm like, man, I'm not trying to get spoiled here. I'm trying to have an authentic experience. So that is my plan. Alright, I'm gonna put my headphones down real quick. There we go. You know, one thing that does surprise me, though, I will say, is the fact that, like, the UK KFC is, like, huge. And then at one point they had, like, a chicken shortage or something, and, like, people were going livid. I thought that was interesting. I guess I didn't realize fried chicken was so revolutionary. Though I'm not sure where fried chicken actually originates, to be fair. I don't actually know that. Also, I just updated OBS. I normally will wait a while to update it because it's just like phone updates, and I can't be asked to wait for updates every single time I try to open the application. So I had waited a while, and now I just updated it. And I think everything's basically the same, but the UI just looks different. But it was just kind of weird at first when I updated it. And obviously I assume they add maybe a couple things or change some things in the way they work, so I'm not exactly sure. Like I said, my hope is all the audio stuff work and we're not going to have any hitches. Whether that's the case or not, I don't know. I'll have to leave for a second to put this stuff up once I'm finished. So I'll probably turn my camera off for a second while I'm gone. I hate that half the time, half the container of fries is in the bottom, and then you gotta try to fish it out of the bottom. Also, my pants just have salt all over them. I'm gonna have to be careful with that one. I just cleaned my desk like a couple days ago, and already it's got dog hair on it that I'll have to clean off, but I'm not particularly looking to get salt in my carpet. I was gonna say, in terms of a schedule, I'll probably just stream out all the days till Saturday, just playing Pokemon. And then next week it'll be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I can do both vlogs because they take normally a day, and getting videos up. I'll try to do like a video or two a week from streams. Oh gosh. So that's like why, for instance, this stream will be a video. But that's all based on whether the audio stuff worked or not. Like I said, in theory, it should be good. I hope. Great. That's the only problem with having a beard. I don't ever shave it unless it's like a haircut. And it's not even like a razor shave. Mostly because I can't trust myself. And I can't be asked to make a mess. I see these like stray pixels that are white. And I always think it's something on my shirt, but none of it is, I don't think. Also, this stuff is a mess. Also, I don't get the craze around this chicken. This is better than like the rotisserie-esque chicken sometimes. Because these are thin. But they just don't have that much flavor. That's the problem with getting food from anywhere that's not like a restaurant that everyone knows that's like in your local area kind of thing. It's like a hole in the wall kind of thing. Is they know nothing about seasoning. Not that they don't know anything about seasoning, but like if you actually put the effort to put an adequate amount of seasoning and like have diversity in your seasoning, it actually costs too much for them, apparently. I don't know. I really don't understand why they wouldn't come up with something better. But I swear half the time it doesn't work. Also, the problem is half the time, like for instance, if you're frying something, if something is not like uniform, then it's obviously not going to cook the same. So then you get pieces that are crispy because they're so small, and then you get other ones that aren't because it's just on a timer. They just put it on a timer, boom, it pops out. Obviously, they're not a restaurant where they have the luxury of taking at least a little bit more time to get the customer the food, because obviously you have in dining and then through a drive-through. So, I don't know. I feel like there's probably a logistical nightmare there. Yeah, this chicken's nothing special. I also feel like the breading is deceiving. It looks like it's like super crispy, but it's not really. Like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong. It's just not, I don't want to say good, it's just not great chicken. I mean, obviously, I don't know what you're expecting from KFC or not. Also, the price just doesn't make any sense. I feel like the only time you should ever go to a fast food is if you just don't have time to make food. And you just need something quick and you're like on a road trip or something. Other than that, there's no reason you should be going to fast food every day. You're just A, wasting money, B, probably filling yourself with crap, and C, you could make so much better food. Make a bigger quantity so you can just reheat it. I mean, I know reheated food's not always the greatest, and it depends on what the food is. But I still think even the reheated version would be better than some of this food. I don't know. I saw an interesting thing. I think it was on Tasty, where they were comparing. Normally, it's like with certain dishes, they just pick one and they'll have like one from different celebrities, whether it be like actual celebrities or chefs, and they'll try their recipes and then they'll compare which one they like better, and they basically follow the recipe and show you the recipe for them. And it was interesting. They did one with fried chicken, and I'm fairly certain it was Snoop Dogg's. I don't know if it was like Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart at the same time, or if they did one for Martha Stewart and one for Snoop Dogg, but I'm fairly certain, at the very least, it was Snoop Dogg's recipe, and it was fried chicken, and it used like chips. I don't know that you put them in the batter, or if it's like an after thing, but I'm fairly certain it actually ended up winning out, which I thought was interesting. I mean, obviously, it's kind of preference, and also, obviously, just because it came from a chef doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the best, and obviously, it depends on what kind of thing they're going for, because some of them weren't like standard chicken, some were like kind of like a Korean thing. I do think in some cases simple is best, but I also think in some cases, for like, I guess, diversity's sake, I like things that aren't necessarily standard. I have one piece left, but I'm not gonna eat it because I'm not really that hungry. I also need to take headache medicine, so there's that. So, I'm gonna turn off the camera for a second and mute my mic. Um, and I will be back in a second. Alright, I'll be back. There we go. Alright, I'm back. There we go. There we go. Let's put that there for now. I didn't realize I had the napkin there. Okay. There we go. Let's leave that there. Let me quickly switch out the game here, and then we'll get to the actual part you guys care about, which is playing the new Pokemon game. I have to put this somewhere later. Let's leave it there for now. Alright. There you are. Let me put this in. Let me turn this on and switch this over real quick. No, I don't. I almost thought I moved my monitor for a second. I don't think I did. I think it's on. There you are. Okay. Weird there for a second. There it is. Okay. Let me quickly switch this over. There we are. Alright. I'll turn this off for myself. Let me quickly check something real quick just to make sure it's on the right thing. Okay, switch volume is... Okay, it's on it. Alright, had to make sure. I can probably turn this up a bit. Hold up, I gotta do a software update real quick. I'm not sure how loud the game's gonna be. I might have to adjust the audio mid thing. I didn't get to check how high the volume is and everything. So I might have to adjust that on the fly. Also, this hair is jank as heck, but I don't have a comb to fix it. This front piece is always a pain, and then it's gonna look like oily tomorrow because I try to touch it to fix it, and that's always just great. But I haven't been taking showers every day anyways, but it's kind of a butt. Probably me just complaining more than anything. Also, I feel like this mic looks like it's way further away from my face than it is, but it's like right here. I tested to make sure the gain's high enough, so it should, in theory, be fine. If it's too quiet, just tell me. It should be fine. But I just wasn't sure. Alright. And that should be 100%. Here we go. Okay, we want. Yes. Here, you know what I'll do? We'll go about there. That should be good. Alright, here we go. We gotta choose who our starter is. Let's see. Obviously, we're a guy now. What do we look more like? I feel like this is too tan. I'm too white and unexposed to the sun. This is far too blonde. I'm also like completely blocking that. I don't even know if this is the most optimal space for this. Apologies if I'm completely blocking it because I most definitely am. You know, we'll quickly switch ourselves off. Okay, here's the options we have. We have white boy who's not exposed to the sun. Colored boy who obviously I'm not colored. Portugal boy who probably actually goes outside, and white boy who's even more white than me and has blonde hair, which was my original hair color. Then we have female, I guess, options of that too. So I think white boy who's not exposed and is not that white is probably our best option. What are we thinking here? I think so. Alright. What is our name? Obviously, it's gotta be YOLO. I mean, that's just obvious. That's just a given. Boom. Easy. We didn't even get, like, the professor thing like you normally do. Okay, are you ready to start the game with these settings? Can I actually change? Oh, okay. Here's the... Okay, we obviously don't want that. That looks terrible. I don't know about that. Side part. Half of these are just female haircuts. That's a little bit too slick back for me. Long bob. I mean, yeah, I don't know about that either. Pompadour. Close, but maybe not quite. Short cropped. What the... The texture of the hair. I don't know about that. 2-block cut. I mean, we're getting closer. Do we think that's probably closer? Okay, obviously not that. That's just a disgrace. Short dreads. Aesthetic bob. Okay, I'm thinking that the... I'm thinking either 2-block cut here, or... Yeah, that's definitely more like our hair, right? That's definitely more like our hair than the standard. Also, who has that piece, like, sticking up like that? Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going and leaning more with this, 2-block cut here. I think that's definitely more like us. Obviously our hair goes down a little bit further than this one, but yeah, I think this is definitely it. Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, what else? Change hairstyle, change look. I'm assuming this is our skin color? Or no, oh, we can even do eyes. Why do I have a feeling that original eye shape's going to be the best eye shape? I feel like they always give you a million options for the eyes, but the default always just looks better. Like, this just looks like you're Bugsy, and yeah. Yeah, I think original eye shape. Yeah, I think original eye shape looks better. Okay. We have color contacts. Oh gosh. Let's see. What do we have? Red. Okay, now we're getting a little bit too out there. Ultramarine, yellow green, lavender, poppy, red. Oh gosh, you just look like a demon. White, light gray, pink. Light pink, burgundy. I can have gold eyes. I'm trying to find something that actually looks similar to my eye color. I'm trying to think what my eye color is. Are we thinking more blue-gray? Oh gosh, what the heck? You can do different color pupils? Oh lord, that... Total dark? Oh, Lord. Did that just... You look possessed. Multicolor swirl. Now, that is... I feel like you could definitely make some unique characters with that, but I'm thinking more like the yellow-green or like the what was it? Not light blue. What was it? There was something. A blue-gray? I feel like this is probably more so my eye color. Mom, is this more so my eye color? I'm trying to think of what my eye color looks like. Because I know my eyes aren't brown, but they're not green. I'm fairly certain they're blue, but like a blue-gray is more... It's more like this than like a pure blue, right? Because pure blue looks way too dark. I feel like blue-gray is more like it. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely more like it. Okay. Eyelashes. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm having a feeling that this is going to be like the last one, and the default is much better. That is... Yeah, I'm feeling like we're going with original eyelash A here. Okay, what do we have? Eyelash color. Oh, God. I mean, I feel like dark brown's probably more realistic to... Yeah, see, that's too light. I feel like dark browns actually matches our eyebrows. We can also do eyebrow color. Or no, this is just brows in general. Okay, so that's the default there. Let me see. Okay, so it is dark brown, dark brown. Okay, we're good. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, this is... There's no way there's gonna be... I'm having a feeling that none of these are going to be better. Yeah, we're just going... We're going simple here. That's clearly the best. Okay, dark brown, yeah. Okay, mouth. Yeah, I'm feeling like default mouth is also gonna end up being... Why do half of these just look exactly the same? Yeah, I feel like the short mouth is a little bit better than... I don't know. No, I feel like mouth one. Yeah, some of these defaults just make more sense. Yeah, I don't really want a lip color. I feel like no color, probably better. I mean, you could go pale pink for a more, like, realistic look, but I feel like that just looks a lot better. Okay, what do we have? Beauty spots. Is that what moles are now? They're beauty spots? I mean, I guess you could say that. Oh, gosh. Some of these are... That is an interesting... Yeah, I think we're gonna go no beauty spots. Okay, we have freckles. Obviously, it makes sense we wouldn't have a beard. We're like 12 here. Freckles. Yeah, I'm more of a no freckles guy, also because I don't have freckles. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is us. This just feels right. This is younger me. If he actually had a good haircut. Because younger me did not have a better haircut. Even though everyone says my hair's a toupee and I need to cut it. And they're on some crack. Alright, we're going with this. This is our character. I like it. We're going with it. Yes. Alright, this is us. Quickly pop the neck. Oh, yeah. Here we go. And... Actually, I'm gonna move this here for now. I don't need it right now. It's kind of in the way of my hands. Here we go. Oh, enrollment application, UVA Academy. Okay, that's us. Wow, we really... Did they make us look more white? Or what are we thinking there? Gosh, my hearing is so sensitive right now because I have a headache, and it's the worst. So I'm trying to be like, what is like a mix between me being comfortable and it not sounding too low? I guess because it's independent, I can just fix it in post for the video. Okay, we'll go 11.5. Alright, here we go. Here's our thing. Yeah, we're enrolled now. UVA Academy. Leading the way into the future while valuing our individuality. Beautiful, the headmaster or founder of the school, I'm assuming. This bottle's like in the worst position ever. It's like blocking the screen, but I don't want to have anything blocked. Let me put this here and then put this here. That's better. Okay. Leading the way into the future while valuing our individuality. It's time for you two to dive into the world of Pokemon. This is our rival, I guess. Interesting, I don't know how many people are going to be considered that. Yeah, I don't know about that, Mom. I just saw that. I have not always had fabulous hair. Have you seen some of those old pictures? I look like I have a done mop on my head. Beautiful cinematics. Oh, this must be our teacher. Oh, or the director of the school. Director Clavel, head of the UVA Academy. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. I hope you can go in the center. I'm assuming there's going to be a cutscene with that. Yeah, I'm assuming this is what the map's going to end up looking like. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokémon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. Okay. Well, this is for the professor, but I guess this works too. And they use Palmy as the base Pokemon for this one. Its tail almost looks like Pikachu. Pokemon can be found living all over, in the seas and the skies, even in our cities and towns. We humans coexist with Pokemon as we both help one another to live and thrive. I'm trying to think how Pokemon Sword and Shield started. UVA Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. That is quite the hairstyle. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. Hey, look, it's the Mario mushroom. And as Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle growing alongside them. That's the new Hisuian Taurus, right? While our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential. It is within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon, and your true self. We, the facility and staff of UVA Academy, can't wait to welcome you with open arms. Alright, had to be quick there with the reading. Oh, here is Miraidon. That's right, we're future. Pokemon Violet. Yeah, see, I love the future, so I was like, yeah, definitely the game for me. Whoa, this is sick. I can turn it up a little bit. This is sick. That's so interesting that they did a cinematic for this. He must be causing some kind of ruckus. That or going after something. Oh, well, that's... Okay, yeah, I'm assuming he must be injured or something to have gone down like that. I've seen clips of this scene, but I didn't want to spoil myself entirely. And that must be us. This feels like Pac-Man, the way it starts out. Here we go. As always, in our bedroom to start every Pokemon game, as it should. That must be our younger sibling, I'm assuming? Some games you do have a sibling, I think. Okay, get up. There we go. Man, we are really sun deprived. Yikes. For being in Portugal, yeah, this is concerning. Maybe we just moved here? Your hat and bag are hanging here, but it's not time to get ready yet. Oh, never mind. That is not... Yeah, you didn't see that. I definitely didn't say that that was someone there, and that was just my hat and backpack hanging there. No, you didn't see anything. Hey, I think it's a chestnut. I think that's what this is. Okay, since we're not ready to go yet, here's our OLED Switch, obviously. It's a new Nintendo Switch system. This one's got a bigger screen. Oh, wow. Marketing, Nintendo. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love that. Our TV. Today on Coot Adventures, we'll see Mesagoza, a city that's home to all well-known academy. Oops, better get going. What the? Okay. Well, I don't assume there's much to explore here, so we better get moving on. Alright. We want to get to the important stuff. Okay, that is definitely... Okay, there's one in our house. Yes, squirrels in our house. That's a normal thing. It's definitely not an infestation. Okay. Is this our pet, maybe? Potentially my mom's Pokemon? Okay, where is our mom, actually? Here she is. Good morning, YOLO. Oh, already in your uniform and everything. Well, it is your first day at a new school, after all. Yep, we just moved here. I feel like that's generally the premise, is moving to a new region and starting off your adventure and everything. I'm so excited for you. Well, that's what every mom says. But I'm not excited because school sucks, except this one's probably way better than public school. Okay, still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Okay. Maybe that's the very thing we were waiting for. You'll get the door, would you? Okay. Right. That's my job. Don't mind the squirrel. I'm assuming our door's over here. Okay, yes. Do forgive the intrusion. Okay, yeah, the headmaster just comes here all the time. You're Master Yellow, yes. On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. This must be quite the prestigious school for the headmaster to be coming all the way over here. I guess, to be fair, he's the director and not the headmaster. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. And also, for my delay in introducing myself. I'm the director of UVA Academy. You can call me Mr. Clavel. The director? And you came in person to help my son on his first day? Well, I'm responsible for the entire academy, including all failures on its part. So, here at last, all the enrollment documents that should have already delivered to you. In a bag? What the heck? Goodness, you really needn't have... Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. YOLO, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. I think those are premiere balls. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and hat as well. Right, so we can look like a fool. Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cuppa this way. Well, how can I refuse such an offer? Well, you can't because that's how women are. You can't refuse them. This is just what it means to be a man. You have to be bossed around by women and deal with it. Because if you say otherwise, they'll throat chop you. Also, is this headset adjusted properly? My goodness, this side always falls over. And I can tell it happens too. Because this thing's a little bit older in the years now. So it gets misadjusted. And I was like, I feel like this is way too tight. Alright, let's go grab the cap and everything now that it's shining, apparently. That's normal. Okay, ready to put on your hat and your bag? Yes. I think you can choose not to wear your hat. Also, does this look different? I wonder if it's because the style we chose or something. You can press the X button to open the main menu. Select the save option, blah, 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 yada, 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 and yada, yada. Okay. Can we... Bag. Okay. Yada, 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 and... Option, text speed, skip move learning, send boxes, give nicknames, yada yada, show nicknames. Should I turn autosave off? I'm gonna turn this off. You can choose whether the helping function will be activated when you fall from a great height. I guess we'll just leave that on until we know exactly how that works. I'm gonna turn this off just in case I want to save at certain points. Text speed. Yeah, I should turn this off, right? I feel like I should. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Yes. Sick. Okay. Awesome. Is there a way to turn the... Okay, pocket empty, 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 empty. Yeah, okay, this is just this. Okay, none of these do anything. Okay. So far, I haven't figured out how to take my hat off, but maybe you can go to a shop or something and fix that. I'm assuming we're good now? Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day. Oh gosh, this feels like going to school all over again. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh gracious, how very careless of me. I have entirely forgotten that I've something else for you, Master Yellow. A most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Yes. I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? Alright. Here we go. Alright. Man, we have quite the house, don't we? That's one of the larger ones we've had. Right then, dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. Oh, we get to... Oh, we're already choosing our starter this early? Okay. Normally you do that with a professor. But, okay, this works too. We provide each student entering the academy of a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you would like as your partner. Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. Fuecoco, the fire croc Pokemon. And Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. I love how its noise describes its hair. That's great. They're all very good company. Why you surely refuse to even leave my side? What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Yellow, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Dang, now then. Okay, yeah, I feel like our house... Yeah, I was saying how our house was so good, and then I looked at their house, and I felt slightly more poor now. Great. Great. Yeah, that's, yeah. Okay. Now, if you'll excuse me, until next we meet. Okay, obviously, we're going with Fuecoco. I mean, I think as if that was obvious. What a manly fellow that director of yours is. Well, we are going to prestigious school, so I'd hope so. These three are all lovely, but you need to choose the right one. Not an easy task. Oh, it is very easy, actually, because it's the only good Pokemon out of the lot. Well, other than Quaxley. I mean, Sprigatito's typing is a little bit garbage, and although Quaxley probably arguably has the more balanced stats, we're going with White Coco because he looks cooler. Okay, why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? Also, I always pick fire types, I feel like, so, we gotta stick with the bread and butter. I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. Okay, what is it? You obtain the Rotom phone. Man, sometimes I wish when they do that, they'd actually show the item, but, it's fine. We got handed our invisible phone. We can get a skin with that. You got the Rotom phone in your bag's key item pocket. Rotom phone, the latest model of smartphone. A Pokemon called Rotom lives within it, and it can be used to run all sorts of handy apps. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map out by pressing the Y button. It'll keep you from getting lost, so take good care of the new gadget, okay? Now off you go. Have fun. Can I do my skin yet on that, or like what's the deal with that? Head to the house down the way, okay? Man, we have to walk like this? The worst. Why did they decide not to put a sprint function? Okay, this does this now. The handy-run phone is a popular item used throughout the region, adding apps to give transact, blah blah blah, using the app, blah blah, yada 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 yada. Left stick, yada yada, and yada yada. Flying taxis. Oh, they don't do the Corviknights. Well, to be fair, it's a new game, so it makes sense. Flying taxis are... Oh my gosh, they use those? Okay, well, I guess... Okay, no wonder they don't use Corviknights. I feel bad for them. What the heck? I know there's a lot of them, but this isn't like a sleigh with wolves. You can see nearby Pokemon? Wait, hold up. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, obviously we're going here to our neighbor's house, but also, how does one, Okay, let me see real quick. Bag. Oh, okay, though that works too. Okay. I swear, how does one change the skin on this thing? Maybe that's like a unlock later kind of thing? Okay, that does that. Rotate map, select. Huh, okay, we're gonna have to work on that one. It's interesting that they have the map in the bottom like that. This is the worst. I can't move any faster. Yeah, wait. No, hold up. Oh, you can, okay, you can... Wait, what? Now we can move? Wait. Oh, are you pressing the stick to run? Well, if I knew that, that would have... Okay, well, you know what? I feel like that should have been the first thing, unless I just happened to miss it earlier. Okay, here we go. Cutscene. Oh, this is from the trailer. Yep. Frigatito smelling the flowers, of course. And here he is with... I was going to say an orange, but I feel like it might be like a tangerine. Well, that's a little, crispy. See, that one's graced with good luck. Are you these three's trainer? And this must be our rival. Not quite. Master Yellow is yet to make his choice, you see. I do wonder which of these he would choose as his first Pokemon. Oh gosh, why is he trying to... Okay. Okay. I'm assuming we get to pick our starter now? Buenas, we haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our Academy's newest student, Master Yellow, who will be attending as of today. So, you're that kid who moved up the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. Well, that's kind of stalkerish, but okay. I'm Nimona. Normally I live in the school's dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Want to be friends? I'm assuming she's been in the school for a couple of years? Sure. Well, I'm not sure what she'd say if I said no, but, you know, I didn't want to be rude. Yeah. Love that enthusiasm. We're going to get along just fine. Miss Nimona is president of our student council and a champion-ranked trainer in her own right. That makes sense. I also love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now, you and me. Easy now. You two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later. And get to know one another better, of course. We're going to be neighbors and classmates? Nice. We'll be able to battle all we want. On that note, Master Yellow, have you decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner? Yes, I have. I'm assuming we go up to the Pokemon we want to select. There we go. Craw. That's what could go a fire-type Pokemon. The ring hot sparks it scatters will fry any and all plants in a flash. Well, that's if that wasn't evident. Would you like to go with our good fire-type Pokemon Fuecoco here? Yes. Here we go. You chose Fuecoco. Would you like to give Fuecoco a nickname? No. I actually like keeping the name standard. I know I'm weird like that. Normally I used to do nicknames. Say, how can you not love that face? I just don't know how you could pick anything else with a good conscience. Fuecoco seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Yellow. This is your first Pokemon, yes. Please raise it with love and care, and of course be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. Right. There it is. Yellow, I can't believe you actually chose Fuecoco. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Can't you use one of the Pokemon too, Director Clavel? Oh, but did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the Academy, Miss Nimona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focusing on raising at the time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Yellow while he raises his own new partner. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Yellow here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes. Okay. I'm assuming she's speaking Quaxly. Since Yellow chose Fuecoco, I'll go with this one. Wow, normally they do where it's like, you know, opposite typing so they have an advantage later on, but this, man, you're already at a distinct disadvantage. Yikes. Your loss. Also, she's got dark type advantage, so, I mean, there is that, to be fair. Nice to meet you, Sprigatito. Welcome to the team. Spur. Alright, then. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have a battle. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. This must be where we meet the legendary Pokemon, I'm assuming? As you may have noticed, Miss Nimona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling, but I hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your own Pokemon as well. Yep. We just gotta hope for good RNG. Oh, that's interesting. For stalking Pokemon, I'm assuming? I gotta get used to these controls. It's a little bit different. Alright. Here we are. There we go. Well, we're a little bit younger, maybe, or at the very least shorter. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it's hard to do these trainers to help our Pokemon get stronger through battle. So, you ready to battle, Yellow? Yes. Here we go. Prepared to get smashed. Perfecto. I'm so excited for this battle. I think I'll use Miss Nimona. Yeah, she had a cheat. I should remember that Master Yellow is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. Whoops, good call, Director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead. I was gonna say, yikes, we're already screwed. Good stuff. Come on, Yellow. Let's have a fruitful battle. Battling out a diagonal. Interesting. Here we go. This is a new battling music. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Nimona. Pokemon Trainer Nimona sent out Sprigatito. Oh, whoa, that's interesting. I know this is our first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. Alright, obviously we gotta go with Ember. Especially considering she doesn't have the Dark type advantage yet. Yeah, she's screwed. You must have been studying up. Smart move. Fire is strong against grass. Yep, that's definitely what it was. That's definitely what it was. Yep. Definitely not been champion in every game I've ever played except Pokemon Black because I can't be asked to be that patient. Yeah, it's super effective. The shock of the century. You defeated Pokemon Trainer Nimona. Easy. Light work. Well, she doesn't seem too torn up about it. Wow, not bad, neighbor. Money. Look at that. One of your oh gosh, tongue tied. There, look at you. Winning your first battle ever. You got even more potential than I thought. You're going to be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again. Just one more battle. Master Yellow and his Fuecoco are surely weary already from that last battle. Sorry. I got kind of caught up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Yellow. Same to your Fuecoco, too. You know what? We'll do this one. Oh, definitely. We'll battle more. We'll definitely battle more. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nimona? I'm sure you can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir. Oh, that reminds me. Since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you'll definitely need. Also, she's like taller than... I'm noticing now, she's not even in heels, and she's taller than the director of the school. How short is this guy? You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a sec. The Pokédex app was added to your Rotom phone. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Miss Jock, actually made it himself. Mr. Jock. Oops. Mistake. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. It's quite the age we live in now. Oof. Filling out a Pokédex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take. Oh, no, I suppose you can't. Well then. Yet no matter how much time the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. This is a truly timeless pleasure. Indeed. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard toward the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Definitely not. Now, Miss Nimona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents, because depending on you to see Master Yellow to the Academy, you would be doing me quite the favor. Of course, leave it to me. Then I'll leave him in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time you and I were on our way. Well, he's the only one left. Unfortunately. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokédex along with all my battling. Alright. Speaking of Pokedexes, Yellow, you probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. Alright. Press this button to open the Pokedex app. You're on a phone, no flash, yada yada yada. Okay. That's interesting. I gotta get used to this. I'm so used to using B to run that I'm it's messing with me mentally. Where exactly did she get off to? Oh, there she is. Oh, Yellow. I hear that Mona will be taking you to school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So, you already managed to make a friend. And I read all of the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at school. Is she taller than the school director? Because she's taller than that girl, and she's taller than him. That's concerning. Plus, so many hardy facilities you can use as much as you like. Okay, maybe she's a little bit too cheery. And your new friend Nimona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping out to be fantastic. Now, you'll be staying in the school dorm, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. You obtain the sandwich from Mom. You put the sandwich from your mom in your bag. Sandwich. A dish made by sandwiching vegetables, meat, or other ingredients between 2 pieces of bread. You'll make a fantastic meal when you're out on a picnic. Oh, and maybe you'd better take these two. You obtain 5 potions. Right. When do I get my pre-order bonus? Or maybe this is it? Use them on that precious little partner of yours, should it get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all, the good times and the hard too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Also, we're definitely doing the DLC, so when that comes out, definitely be doing that. Alright. Oh, alright then. You two had better be off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Man, my reading is really rusty. Yikes. Okay, anything else? Your mother is so nice, Yolo. What now? Oh, but I was going to try to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos. Right. This way. I feel like I'm in Dora the Explorer. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, wasn't moving there for a second. Okay, up the road we go. Random people on the road, kind of weird. Poco Path. Here we go. Our first wild Pokemon encounter, I'm assuming. Alright. This here is the Poco Path. Crazy. Oh my gosh, Lechonk. It's a way that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town. You're gonna see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path in the grass and such. I'm kind of similar to Sword and Shield, so I'm kind of used to this. I prefer it over the old games where you just run into the grass for 2 seconds and you're already battling. Get close to one, you'll have to battle. But you got Fuecoco for that, right? And if you want to try and catch Pokemon, you gotta use a good old Pokeball. I've got tons. Here, have a few. Right. There's a Lechonk. Oink oink. Oh, what luck. Time for learning by doing. Try it battling this Lechonk. William. YOLO. Gonna have to cut that one out. You can try to catch a wild Pokemon you're battling by pressing the X button and throwing a Pokeball. When you're having a hard time catching a Pokemon, try to deal damage to it before throwing another Pokeball. That should give you a better chance of success. Okay, here we go. Battle. And I'm sure that won't kill it, right? Okay, good. That'll be more than enough. Now then, bag. And we all know how this works. Yep, boom. Not sure when we're going to get our pre-order stuff. Hoping I still get that. Yep. Pretty easy. Oh gosh, the textures in the grass. Feels like that's worse than Arceus, some of these textures registered. The trunk set has been added to the Pokedex. Nope. The trunk has been added to your party. Oh, right. I did see this. I thought that was interesting. Hola, that was awesome. You caught the very first Pokemon you went for. I'm crumb when it comes to actually catching Pokemon. Maybe you could give me tips. Anyways, have some more Pokeballs just in case. Not every catch works out. I'm assuming this is from the pack. Not sure if that's the case or not. But I'm not going to complain. We get the Pokemon and throw the Pokeball. Remember that and you'll be fine. Now, go battle this wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Let's meet up at the lighthouse over there. You can see the school from the top. The one you see wandering on the little grass, blah, blah, blah. When you're into a wild Pokemon, a Pokemon battle will start. You can also start a battle by looking towards a wild Pokemon and throwing one of your Pokeballs at it by using the ZR button. Try this tactic out to battle Pokemon that are in trees or flying in the sky. Gotcha. Now, what do you suppose this is? I gotcha. Okay, well, I think at the very least we should try and catch one Pokemon. I mean, they make these very obvious to see. That's interesting. I wonder if every time you go through you'll see one of those or not. I almost thought those were Pokeballs for a second. Okay, what do we got? Pewter, Hoppips. I'm gonna grab these items first. Kind of just looking around at my options here. Definitely gonna get one of those Fletchinders because I feel like Talonflame. Actually, we don't really need Talonflame. We already have a fire type, so actually we probably don't need that. No Pokemon around here. Yeah, I guess we'll just. What should we grab? I was gonna say we grab that. Man, what do we grab from around here? I saw something else. We could get that spider tarantula Pokemon, I guess. Man, that Lechonk is after us. Okay, we're gonna run the other direction. You don't see us. I am way too enthralled with these. We already got a super potion. Okay, don't mind if I do. Okay, I'm trying not to get that guy to get on me. There we go. Perfect. Tarantula. Okay, we're just gonna bag him straight off the bat because I feel like he's way too low level and we'll just kill him. It's good just to have some type diversity. There's nothing else I really particularly want. I thought about getting Fletchinder to get a Talonflame, but then I realized I'm gonna have 2 fire types, so probably not a good idea. I could do it straight off the bat just to have more Pokemon, I guess. But like for a full team, obviously it won't be great. So we might just add him just for the diversity of having a flying type. No point in getting that though. Imagine you found a shiny straight off the bat. I think there's more. I think there's more Pokemon over here too. No, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else. Yeah, okay, so we have a Lechonk, or oh gosh. Yeah, I can see what people were talking about with the performance of this game. Yikes, that was already a hitch. And we're just in the starting area and all we've got is some grass and some trees. These aren't even like crazy high textures either. I'm surprised the performance is so bad. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. I guess we can just move on. I get way too enthralled in looking. I'm gonna get way too enthralled in looking for Pokemon and seeing items on the ground. An item's an item. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm assuming certain Pokemon will be like more spooked than others. I was more so just hoping I could maybe get like a 3rd Pokemon. We can still get the Fletchinder, but I'm really not thinking that's our best option. We could get a Hoppip. Ooh, there is a Palmy. We could get that. We could get the Palmy and the Hoppip. I mean, I don't think Cherub's particularly that great. but we can at least get him. I don't think he'll get scared, right? I don't know how that will work. Yeah, he's scared. I'm just gonna try to bag him straight off the bat. I know maybe it's not the smartest idea, but I feel like he's just gonna run away. He's one of the kind of Pokemon I'm assuming you want to use just the normal throw and just hide in the grass and kind of sneak up on them. I assume Hoppips are the same, so I'm just gonna do that. I think I can just straight first ball any of these anyways. Yeah, he's an electric type. No. Cancel. How do I? Cancel. Palmy has been added to your party. Okay, good. I didn't want to give him a nickname. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Okay. I'm gonna do this and just... Okay, that's how that works. Okay, well... How the heck are you meant to aim this? How is one meant to aim these things? Oh, that's the auto battling. I'm assuming because we went behind it, it won't be scared of us, right? Probably. Maybe. Let's hope so. Okay, here we go. And Pokeball. We're probably one-shotting these guys anyway, so I assume our health is probably fine. I didn't check, but I just assumed so. I'm not even gonna bother hitting it. I think it'll be fine. What am I doing? Bag, and we'll try it again. Kind of annoying it didn't just go straight back to it, but... Man, it's the catch rate on this thing just trash? It's interesting that it's got the move, like, I think Magikarp normally uses Splash. I guess I didn't realize Hoppip gets it too. Could you maybe get caught this time? You know, I wouldn't be complaining if you... Okay, it's floating in the air. That's definitely normal. I mean, I guess to be fair, it is flying, technically. Okay. Hoppip, grass flying. Nope. Alright, perfect. That's another one to add to the list. Alright. I said I wasn't going to catch every Pokemon, but it almost looks like I am the way I'm going here. Anything else I particularly care for catching? Not really. If I'm being honest, not really. I mean, I could use auto battling with him to just have him take out some Pokemon. Can you tell whether your Pokemon's, like, getting hurt or not? Man, imagine you accidentally did that and you killed a shiny. That would be really unfortunate. I mean, how much am I actually really getting for XP from this? Stick him on him. Actually, really, like, nothing. Yeah, we're getting, like, no XP for that. I guess he just kind of follows us now. Alright. Well, new cutscene, here we go. Hello, Yellow. You getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon okay? Let me see. How so far you caught Gua. Whoa, what was that? That is the legendary Pokemon Miraidon, I'm fairly certain. Mysterious cry. I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could be some strong Pokemon or something. I simply find out whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around, YOLO. Just be careful. There's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. Also, I thought we were supposed to be going to school, but that's fine. I know your rodent phone can help keep you safe, but watch your step with these cliffs anyway. How do I get my... I want my skin. How does one do that? Okay. More hop pips. Blah blah yada yada. Okay, well, I assume we're meant to go down to the beach. I think that's where you find it anyways. I'm fairly certain. Oh, well, I guess you can kind of just fall down that cave. Probably not the most safe thing to do, but it's fine. I'm assuming we're meant... Maybe we're not meant to go down there? I'm not exactly sure where we're meant to go exactly. I was gonna say, I assume this is some sort of item. Where exactly am I meant to... Maybe there? We're not exactly supposed to go that way. It, at the very least, it doesn't seem like it. Also, this running speed is garbage. Right? It's just because there's so much surface area that it looks like we're going slower. I don't know. Should we talk to her? I say we find whatever made that cry. Let's look around, Yellow. Just be careful. There's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. And I know your rodent phone, blah, 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 yada, yada. Maybe this way? That seems to be it. I'd say that's probably it. This is the earliest you ever seem to see a legendary Pokemon. Houndours. This would be a good Pokemon to have. Houndoom? Okay, that's probably not safe to be around. Oh! That's definitely not unsafe. Okay. A Rotom, what the heck? A Rotom, we just Mary Poppins that. What the heck? You think we're gonna fare better than them? I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's unfortunate. The mysterious Pokemon seem to be too weak to move. But you can give it something to help it perk up. Our lunch! Great, now we're gonna starve. But all for the betterment of the Pokemon, I guess. Oh hey, and we actually have it in our hand and not an invisible item. You like sandwiches, you weird robot that probably wouldn't normally be eating sandwiches. Okay, now it's disappeared. Aegis. I guess you're our companion now? The mysterious cave that we're not supposed to go in? Well, I guess we're going in there now. Maybe it's having second thoughts, or maybe there's something in there that it wants to attack. I'm not quite sure. Whoa, what's it doing now? Oh, maybe it's changing form to its bike form? Oh, whoa, no, that's its flying form. With the lightning. That's sick. I knew picking this game was a good idea. Yeah, like, even the performance of the cutscenes isn't great. Do we go in or like, is that a no? Is she gonna find us down here or like... No, we're going for this. Okay, well, we're going for this now. I'm assuming we're meant to follow it. Inlet Grotto. Okay, I guess we're following it at this point. Oh gosh, and we have to walk. Okay, no, hold up. If we get close enough, I assume we can just... Well, we've got this ore on the... Oh. Oi, YOLO. Whoa, she's at the top of the cave. There you are, YOLO. You okay? You're not hurt, right? I'm fine. I guess, for falling down a cliff and Mary Poppinsing myself. Thank goodness. I was really worried. We're coining that, Mary Poppinsing. If you'd gotten hurt because I said we should go looking for whatever made that cry. No, never mind that. Right now we've got to focus on getting you back up here. Now, you've just got to find some way to climb out of there. If you can get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon moves. Don't mind if I do. Kind of seems like it's waiting. Whoa, okay. Well, I'd prefer to have one of those. Whoa, that was amazing. The Pokemon might be as strong as mine, maybe stronger. I'd say that's a Houndoom. Not just a young goose. But I wouldn't exactly say the Houndoom is something we want to mess with. Not that I wouldn't mind having one. Oh, hey, look, it's a normal Diglett. And not a Wiglet. Man, I really want those Houndours. I mean, obviously having a Houndoom this early wouldn't make sense. But having a Houndour wouldn't be bad. It'd make up for my weakness anyways. Well, to an extent anyways. Well, that is a lot of Houndours. They must be the Miraidon's friends? Or enemies? I'm assuming they're just pests to him? Maybe? Hey, heads up, some pretty rough and rowdy Houndour. I'm glad you got your bodyguard, yada yada. I can't read that fast. Gonna have to look at that in post to even know what she's saying. Oh, well, okay, and again, I was way too close to the wall there. Okay, now what? Oh my gosh, it straight up pulverized that rock. How far is this? I wonder what move that was. Okay, now what? Yo, look out, something's coming. That's always a good sign, right? Right? Behind you, it's behind you. Oh, it's the Houndoom. Yeah, well, that's not that big of a deal. Doom. Run? We're screwed? Okay, yeah, good. We can't catch it either. Well, oh, great, we don't even get to attack it. Good. Good. I love the textures. I'm assuming we're going to use Miraidon to take it out now? Well, he feels bad for us, at least. I think. Now that's one way to get him to... Okay, never mind. He's not giving up. He is really... He's really going for it. I don't think he's that worried. That is a lot of Houndours. Okay, now we're getting picked up. Yep, that works. Hey, up here, quick. Yep, that works. Would have preferred to have one of those Houndours. Man, even the cutscenes they're hurting. Yikes. This is on PC, I'm sure its performance would be a little bit better, but, you know, we gotta deal with what we gotta deal with. Maybe one day they'll make a ROM. Way to go. For a second, I thought you were both goners. Now what? Oh. Whoa, what's wrong? Maybe it used up all its power. What is this Pokemon anyways? It kind of looks like a Slizar, but I've never seen one quite like this before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? I don't know. You can't tell either, huh, Yellow? Well, all this I'm seriously glad to have you back up here in one piece. You know, that battle the battle down there was really something. You and this fellow looked perfectly in sync facing that Houndoom. What? You didn't even tell it what to do? I guess it's not like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet, huh? No, not quite. Oh good, looks like it perked up a little bit. A little. Do you think this fellow was the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Oh man, oh man, oh man. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. Right. And see, now her phone looks way cooler than mine. And here, this will let you teach your Pokemon a move to help it battle stronger opponents. You obtain TM32 Swift. Great. Slightly better than Tackle, I think. Think before you use it, though. TMs can only be used once. You've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let's just get to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. Yeah, because you can craft them now. That's kind of how that shakes out. I guess we're heading to the lighthouse now. Kinda wanted to battle a little bit more, but I guess we'll have to live with the team we have for now. Alright, let's head to the lighthouse. Now what? Why, that little... I'm assuming he is upset with him? What are you doing out here? I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arvin? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Turo? Oh, he's the son of the professor? Wonder if that works the other way. It doesn't matter who my dad is. The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here, and what is with this form it's in. I probably should have gone with the bottom route, but I mean this works too. See, we heard the strange cry and we tried to investigate, but Yellow fell off the cliff. The Pokemon saved him, but it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It got kind of slumpy afterward. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong. Well, yeah, as it should be, but it can't fight while it's like this. The form Miraidon takes in battle, that's its true form. Miraidon? Is that this Pokemon's name? How'd you know it? You can't go in the lab, it's locked. I don't remember seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too, do you? Miraidon is the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. It is indeed special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering Miraidon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? Sure. Heh. Well, look at you. Quite the little go-getter. I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm going to use this battle to blast these doldrums away. Okay. I guess she must be another one of our rivals. I think. I mean, I just got here and I'm already getting harassed. I fell off a cliff. These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone. Okay, you must have some sort of vendetta against this Pokemon. Okay, it's only a level 5. That's not really that bad. Even tackle from this thing's not gonna do anything, and that was a crit. Yeah, you're screwed. Bye-bye. Yep. Easy. Like Sunday morning. Alright. Lechonk learned Disarming Voice. Great. Easy. Man, I figured that would be the case anyways. Alright, now what? Seems you know a thing or two about battle. Yep, that's definitely what it is. Okay, now what? I'm assuming we got healed up or something? Wow, yo, that was amazing. That was awesome, I think is what she said, not amazing. I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using a Pokemon I'd only just caught. His hair kind of looks like it, but if you really think you can take down Miraidon off my hands, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Roof's been kept in. You obtain Miraidon's Pokeball. It must be a special one, I'm assuming. Miraidon's Pokeball. No, it looks normal. A Pokeball that can hold a mysterious Pokemon known as Miraidon. One named Arvin gave it to you. So, why'd you have it? Anyways, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. Wait, oi. Can't you hear me or something? Well, he's gone. Fine, be that way. But you better, okay, and she's gone. Okay, what a weirdo. Well, I guess we're Miraidon's partner now, apparently. Glad we get to use it this early on, honestly. That Arvin guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. But, alright, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can we show you the view of our school? Well, she's quite the go-getter. Got some real gumption. I guess let's look at the... We'll get all the way to the... Man, that still weirds me out. We're gonna get all the way to the school before we end this off. South Province, Area 1. Here we are. That is quite the school, I'd say. Look, yo, that's Mesagoza. Mesagoza? And that huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school. Man, they must have had quite the budget for that one. It's going to be so great having you in the same class, Yellow. I'm looking forward to it. And dreading the homework. Right. I can't wait to get back. We're going to get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Yes, it looks so great, the performance, man. Mountains, forests, grasslands, beautiful nature, stuff as far as the eye can see. Yeah, it looks so great in this grainy texture. And you know what's waiting for you? All these natural spaces. Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. But anyways, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. You don't say. Let's make it to Los Platos. For starters. Oh, sounds like Las Playitas. That's right, on the way. Vamos, come on. Alright, well, I guess we're on our way. Alright, well, I'm expecting serious things. This is where Foosley caught her shiny Hoppip. We didn't happen to get that lucky, at least yet. I'm gonna find some shinies. This game's definitely gonna be easier than other ones. My first legit shiny in a game that's not like this, where it's super easy to find them, was Pokemon. Was it Pokemon Black and White? I think it might have been Pokemon Black and White, and it was a shiny Punkaboo. and like the double tall grass with like the dark color. But I caught the shiny Gyarados and like perfect all its stats when I had Pokemon Sword and Shield when they were running the event. Alright. I assumed we'd find some trainers along the way eventually. If you talk to a Pokemon trainer like me, it means we're gonna battle. Gotcha. I feel like Azumarill is probably better than a Golduck. You challenge the youngster alien. Tarantula. Oh, this is gonna be easy. I don't even know what kind of move something this low level would have anyways. We're level 8. We might even... I was gonna say we're gonna one-shot it or be very close. Okay, that was fairly easy. And we leveled up, so I'm not gonna complain. Fairly easy, I'd say. Unfortunate. Your Pokemon are strong, huh? Alright. Yeah, we'll pick up this Marrow. Why not? I don't think I have a water type on my team yet. We'll just use Tackle once and then we'll... Well, that doesn't really do much. I'm not gonna lie. We can probably use it a couple times. It's not scared of us. We'll probably use it like 3 times. No, that ought to be more than enough, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, if we should catch it first try now. There we go. I think our health is at full anyway since battling that guy. I think if you do the auto boss, I don't know if it actually takes from the health. Azurill was caught. I don't know why I call it Azumarill. I always mess that up. It's Azurill, Azumarill. It's Azurill, Marill, and then Azumarill. It's fairy type. No. Interesting, fairy type. I think that's very interesting how they did this. Anything else particularly worth catching around here? There's a lot of Psyducks. Huh. Do we think Floatzel might be better? But I do like the fairy of Azumarill. I may regret it later, but I feel like the fairy typing on Azurill might actually be really good. That's a Paldean Wooper. Okay, there's no way we're not catching this boy. That is a Paldean Wooper. I'm hoping it's not scared of us. It shouldn't be, in theory. I think we can probably just catch it straight off the bat, right? Oh my gosh, they're just staring at me in the back there. That's slightly concerning. Okay, that's good. Now we have a Paldean Wooper. Yeah, trying to think what we would take out of our party. It's a poison ground. No. Add to our party. Okay. Let's think here. We have Lechonk, Tarantula, Pawmi, Hoppip, and Azurill. It's ground poison. Ground poison. Yeah, we're going to take Tarantula out. Let me look at my team real quick. Let me see. Okay, he's just a normal type. What is yours? Let me check. He is grass flying. Okay, so we've got grass flying. We've got Azurill, Pawmi, who's just electric, I think. Wooper. Man, would we rather have ground typing for this? Yeah, I think this is good to start for our first team. Unless we see something particularly interesting. We could also try getting a couple and seeing if we can't get a ground Terra type, because I kind of like a ground Terra type. I'm not sure how the terrestrialization will work. That's a Ralts. Ooh. Now that's really got me thinking. Do we get rid of the grass flying for a psychic Ralts? I do kind of like the idea. We could also do Fido instead of Lechonk, but I really don't feel like that's the move. But I am legitimately contemplating... maybe we do it. That's another Paldean Wooper. Let's see if we can't get a ground Terra type. Let's try it. Can we get more than one Pokemon at a time in a battle with us? Okay, no, it doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna try bagging this one and see if we can't get one with a ground Terra type. That's really more so what I'm looking for than anything. That's a critical catch. If you see that. At least I'm fairly certain that's what that is. No. Sea Wooper's summary. We'll add it to our party. Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, that works too. Unfortunate. What was it that I saw that I wanted to switch out? Oh, right, that Ralts. Yeah, if I can find that Ralts again, I will actually switch it out. Let me see if I can't find a Ralts around here. I saw it earlier, but maybe moving out of the area, I may have missed it. It may be a rare spawn around here. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I really want that Ralts. Man, I'm gonna get way too distracted, aren't I? My goal was to get to the school, and now I'm just literally just out here mindlessly going after Pokemon. Oh, I thought it was another Paldean Wooper. I'm trying to get one with a ground Terra type. I could also get a different Marill with an actual water Terra type. I don't know. Do you want... I'm not sure what you really want as your Terra type, I guess. Oh, that's a TM. Endure. Well, I mean... not the best move, per se. Come on. What are you, another Lechonk? Okay, not that interesting. Man, I'm gonna get way too distracted by these Pokeballs, aren't I? I'm gonna feel the... maybe it's the glowing light, and it just makes me feel like I have to get every single one. Should I get another Azurill and see if I can't get a water Terra type, or does it particularly matter, I guess? Because he has a... let me check. Yeah, he has a normal Terra type. No, I guess it doesn't particularly matter, I guess. I just kind of wish he had a ground Terra type. No, the only one that's got, I guess, a less desirable one would be Azurill, because it doesn't have a fairy as a normal Terra type. I could get another Azurill. Will I probably find a better water type? Yeah, it's got like a Primarina type, and I'm not sure what its move pool is. Man, if I could have caught that Ralts, I really should have caught it when I saw it. Because I'm probably not going to find one now, or am I, rather. Ooh, a Spuda over an Azurill. That might be good. Dreadnought might be better to have, though we have the ground typing already, so maybe not, actually. Let's just try catching it regularly. I got plenty of Pokeballs. I'm fairly certain my bonus is already just factored in there. It's just kind of part of the story. That's a critical catch. Okay. I'm not going to complain. I like this crit catching thing, like from Pokemon Go. Let's check its summary to see. Plus, we're getting stuff anyways. Yeah, sure. Bubble Beam. It's better than water. What does Bubble Beam do? 65, 100. Oh, better than Splash, actually. Splash doesn't do anything for us. It's kind of just a backup if we ran out of PP, which is unlikely, since it's not our main battling Pokemon anyway. No, and let's see. That's a ground Terra type, if I've ever seen one. Add your party. And we're gonna swap out this boy. Yep. Alright, perfect. We got the Terra type we wanted with that one. We're not gonna take the Choodle. Since we're already dedicated to this Azurill, we might as well get one with the right Terra type, right? Let's see if we can't get one with a Fairy Terra type. We'll just bag, like I said, we'll just bag these because we're going to auto-catch them anyways. Wow, really? You know, you're really being a butt here. I just don't have time for you and your nonsense. Just get in the ball. I think we can only level up to 15 before the first gym. So we'll be close. Wow, it just auto broke out of that. Okay. It only does 6 damage? Wow. Okay, our defense stat is high, to be fair. So I guess it makes sense. I mean, our EVs are going to be jank as heck, so I guess that doesn't necessarily matter. Come on, dude. Why is this thing being a butt? I mean, does this thing legitimately have a stupid high catch rate or something? If it breaks out again, I'm really tempted to just start lowering its health. Okay, I was going to say, that looked like a critical catch. I think that first initial animation will show you whether that's the case or not. Okay, let's see. No. Add to the party, and this point. Oh, and it's a level 6 too. Okay. Good. Our first team is actually shaping up to be really good. We've got a Fire Ghost, normal to my knowledge, Ground Poison, Electric, Flying Grass, and a Water Fairy. I think that's a pretty good first team. I'm not going to complain, honestly. Los Platos. Here we go. Las Plaitas. Oi, YOLO, over here. This here's a Pokemon Center you can come here to take care of things related to your Pokemon, but I'll leave the explanation to the pros here. How do we give service, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. Oh, that is an interesting looking Nurse Joy. Here are my levels of the Pokemon counter. You can buy things like Pokeballs and potions. Hello, we accept payment both in cash and in LP League points. That is, 1 LP is worth $1. And that's not much. I hope you get a lot of those. And this to my right, it's a technical machine, TM machine for short. It's your ticket to making TMs, which you can use to teach moves to your Pokemon. You don't have to pay in LP and supply the machine with materials that Pokemon drop. LP comes in handy both at these machines and at stores. I've got a lot here. Have some. Oh, she just gives you. Okay, League points. Fair. Don't mind. Oh, we already got a bunch anyways. Oh, yeah. And some of these, too. You received a lot of Pokemon materials from Nimona. And at the Union Store, you can connect with other trainers to find some adventuring companions. Come visit the Pokemon Center anytime you need any help. We will. Thanks. Remember, had a rough adventure? Get to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes you have to know this sort of stuff for quizzes at school. But Monomics help out. Here's another one. Are you ready? Then let's go. Goofy, sure. But it helps you remember that you can send your Leaf Pokemon out with the R button. That way you can have that Pokemon that's walking with you go pick up items lying around or go battle on its own or other stuff like that. Pressing R is a quick and easy way to tell your leading Pokemon. Alright, buddy, let's go. Once you get to go ahead, that Pokemon sent out on its own. Nearby Pokemon to pick up battle, blah, blah, blah. Your Pokemon is low on energy, which happens when its HP is low. It won't be able to go exploring on its own. So if your Pokemon gets weak, try to heal it up with a potion or some other item. When your Pokemon starts a battle or exploring on its own, you won't need to give any orders. It can battle on its own with auto battles, meaning you can keep searching the area for new discoveries while watching over it from nearby. Auto battles are decided by the strength and types of the Pokemon taking part in the battle, so keep in mind when you're choosing which of your Pokemon to send out on its own. Gotcha. Makes sense? Head of Mesagoza. Well, I guess we're meant to go now. Short-lived time in this town. Also, yikes. The NPCs are, they're having a time, aren't they? South Province, Area 1. I doubt we're going to be switching out Pokemon for a while. I mean, I could very well be wrong in saying that, especially considering the electric type. I wouldn't mind switching out for something that's probably going to be a lot better than that Palmy. Let's just be honest. We all know that Palmy is going to turn out with some trash stats. That... I would catch that because I love Eyes, but I know it's trash. And Sunkern is kind of some trash too, so yeah. I'm going to pass on that one there. I'm going to pass on that one. Let's see. Anything else around here that particularly looks like I would actually care about catching it? That Ralts, if I see another one, I'm 100% catching, but... I mean, what are the odds we're going to find that, right? Well, there's no Pokemon back here, but at the very least there's a couple Pokeballs and a TM. So, we got that going on. Metal Claw. That's not bad. We don't have any Steel types yet. I'll probably get that Dragon Steel. I don't know if it's Steel or Ice. Maybe it's Ice. The Dragon Ice Pokemon I do want to put on my team, the new one. It kind of reminds me of a Duraludon in a way. It's like a mix between a Duraludon and... something else I thought it looked like when I looked it up, but I can't exactly remember. Oh, Beartic maybe was it was? Yeah, it's like a mix between a Beartic and a Duraludon. At least I think I remember it looking like that. Oh, I got another Swift. Well, so much for her giving me one. I'm assuming you can find multiple of the same one. That's a Bonsly. Okay. And we're on our way there, so we'll just keep checking as we go for more Pokeballs and stuff. So far, nothing too interesting. No shinies and no particularly interesting Pokemon that I would care to catch. At least for the moment being. A lot of Lechonk, honestly. I should probably send out my Fuecoco to get some auto battles. So I'll just let it go while I'm checking around. Yeah, I don't see anything particularly too interesting. I guess it's got a bit of a range to it. That's a Gimmighoul. Oh, well, I didn't exactly mean to do that, but that works. Okay, whatever. Oh, really? I don't have time for this, okay? I have things to do, places to be. Done. You're done for. Your ass is done. Ah. I want him for later. I'll catch that Gimmighoul. How does... There we go. Gimmighoul coin. A material accidentally dropped by a Pokemon. Oh. Okay, so that is not how one goes about battling a Gimmighoul. Or maybe that's just how you get the coins. I think you need 100 of those and a Gimmighoul itself to do that? I'm not sure exactly how that works. I'm fairly certain, like I said, you need 100 of those and you can get the Goldango. I think that's how it works. I'd have to look it up again, but I'm fairly certain that's how it works. A bunch of Greedents. I don't know if that's what I called them earlier. I think I called them... Yeah, I accidentally called them Choodles earlier. No, that's not what I called them. What did I call them earlier? Oh, whoops, I did not see you there. Sputa. We can... Well, if it one-shots you, then... Probably good. Why did I call it Sputa? That's what it's evolved form in. It's Scatterbug is its pre-evolved form. What am I doing? Just trying to grab this potion. Don't care about battling you. Alright, we'll battle you. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to see if there were trainers to battle. Not that you'll probably particularly give me great XP, but you got some kind of spark, it looks like. Alright, here we go, student. I'm new here, but you're going down. Oh gosh, I can see underneath the map. Yes, that's definitely how that was intended to be. I mean, he's only as a normal type right now, so I feel like Ember's okay to use on him. Could probably use Tackle, but I don't know if it one-shot him. We'll just guarantee the KO. I'm not sure if it has the same power. I think it has a little bit more power than Tackle does. By like 10. Nah, it's just a Houndour. I actually want one of those on my team because I feel like it'd be useful. I'm trying to think what's good against dark types. I think dark's good against ghost, but I'm trying to think what's good against dark. Ember ought to be fine against this thing. No, okay. I don't know if Tackle would really do much more, if I'm being honest. We can try. It does, actually, to be fair. We'll just use Tackle, then. That honestly doesn't matter. He's slower than me, even though I'm super slow. I feel like starters always have jank EVs, unless you're really intentional straight off the bat. But you don't have EV items, so it's kind of buns. Sure. What does charge do? Oh no, we don't care about that. Unfortunate Pierre. Wow, my 2 Pokemon. Only under 60 bucks? Well, that was hardly worth my time, but I did it anyways, I guess. We'll just send them out to battle those guys while we're going. Yeah, we are. I figured you were a trainer. Who are you exactly? I was gonna say, you look like sanitation or something. A Gulpin? That's interesting to see it this early in the game. I mean, I guess it's a fairly low-level Pokemon, so what am I saying? Huh, Gulpin, interesting. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Luckily, we're gonna take him out before that goes into effect, but that could have been very annoying. Good. Yes. Leer. And then we have to replace Round. For a ghost type, he does learn a dark type move, which is interesting. But I guess he's not the only one. Safe trip then. Lit 460? Hey, that's pretty That's pretty okay money. That's honest money right there. Okay, now then. Let's head towards the school like we were meant to. What type are you? Oh, that's an Oricorio. Huh, I guess I didn't think about it being this early in the game either. Interesting. Are you okay against that? I don't actually know. It seemed like we were okay. Who are you? Hello there, I'm a Pokemon League rep. Been having some nice Pokemon battles? Well, good news. If you defeat 4 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province, there's a lovely prize with your name on it. So far, you've defeated 3 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province. Once you defeat 4 trainers, you get a lovely prize. Okay, let's quickly defeat someone. Because I love prizes. We'll just send you out there. There we go. I don't think we fought you yet, so should be an easy mark. What a cool Pokemon. Yep, there we go. That ought to be it. Here we go. What you got for me? Youngster Luca. He's got quite the gumption there. Oh, that's a Choodle. Okay, well, not the best matchup for us, but I think we'll be okay. Not sure. Is this good against him? I mean, it's mild effectiveness. Man, everything just hates my typing, doesn't it? Luckily, I'm bulky, so it doesn't particularly matter. My base stats are good enough to tank that. I think that's it. There we go. I guess just looking cool doesn't cut it. Yikes. Well, at least they're incentivizing doing trainer battles now. With prizes that will probably be very unexciting, uninteresting, poor. Let's see. There we go. It's 4 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province. On behalf of the Pokemon League, here's your lovely prize. Thunder Wave. We're holding this challenge for other areas around Paldea too. Stop by and try them. Thunder Wave's actually not a bad move. It stuns, so, I mean, it's not terrible. Here we are at the head of the gate. Dang, that is quite the gate, isn't it? Oh, YOLO. Also, that's quite the hair, the green tips. Did you battle some trainers on the hill? Bet your Pokemon are getting stronger. How about you show me how much you all learned in a battle? Sure thing. Alright, nothing like having a friend around. Come on, YOLO, let's have a fruitful battle. Well, I just probably should have healed on my Pokemon, but it's probably fine, right? I mean, I got a bunch of Pokemon to compensate anyways, even though they probably have garbage moves. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Nimona. Here we go. Sprigatito. Okay, well, this should be the easy one to beat. How high level are you? You seem like you're getting better at this, so I'm going to come at you with 2 Pokemon this time. I'm assuming it's going to be your Rufflet? A level 8. I assumed it would be level 8. Oh, okay, we heal up. I assume we might, but I wasn't sure. I'm assuming it's faster than us unless Tail Whip always goes first. Well, if it was a crit, it would have been a one-shot. You really worked up your type matchups. I can tell how badly you want to win. Yep, definitely what that was. Okay, we'll just tackle. Luckily, we're not ghost type yet, so that's not really that bad. Alright, perfect. I don't know, is Dark on Dark good? I'm trying to think what's good against Dark. I'll look it up and later. But Poison Powder's not bad to have on Hoppip. Better than Tail Whip. Alright. Stun Spore. I mean, I guess so. Better than Splash. Not that I'm going to be using 2 status moves on 1 Pokemon. Not that I'm probably going to be using it a lot anyways. Okay. Maybe we take that over Stun Spore? Do we like Paralysis or Poison? I feel like Poison's probably better than Paralysis. Okay, whatever. I'm probably going to regret that later, but I can just go to a move or learner if I really care about that. Yeah, I'm not really worried. Wow, you're doing even better than I expected. You're legit, YOLO. Legit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I am the legitness. I was going to say I thought it might be 10. 9 also works. What is 60, 40? Oh yeah, Bite's better. Wow, Bite is just so much better. Battling you is a blast. Think I'll pull out my ace in the hole? I was about to say, is she about to terrestrialize? Whoa, that thing is really going. Okay. I'm assuming she knows what she's doing. Is that that's an electric. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was normal or not. It's a light bulb. That's kind of cool. Terrestrializing is always a solid strategy. It gives moves with the Pokemon's hair type more power. Oh, great. I love Thundershock. My favorite. Okay, we didn't get paralyzed, so I'm not going to complain about that. I'm assuming we can't terrestrialize yet. I mean, if I'm really worried about getting knocked out, I can just use a potion. Anyways, yeah, we'll just use a potion. That's more than enough. Yeah, we'll just use a potion 1 turn, and then we'll knock him out next. Unless this is a crit, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be more than okay. Unless he hits a crit here, and I don't even think a crit would kill us. I could be wrong. Yeah, we're good. There we go. Easy. Well, looks like terrestrialization didn't help you. Unfortunate, Pommy. I don't know if it made you more bulky or not. It's probably just the levels. Almost level 13 now. We're 2 levels off. Man, I can't believe how fast you're improving. Crazy. Alright. Now what? Amazing. Look at you. Taking on a terrestrialized opponent and winning no problem. Yep, that is me. I am so crazy good. Come to think of it, you can't terrestrialize your Pokemon yet, huh? Don't worry. I'll get you taken care of. That is true. Man, that is quite the facial expression, isn't it? You're so good with Pokemon battles, I forgot how new you are to this stuff sometimes. Anyways, it was fun to battle you here. Have some revives as thanks. I think that's also part of the pack, but they're just trying to make it seem like she's passing it off. I could be wrong. Here we go. Now, Mysticos is waiting just past this gate at last, the city where your school is. There's a ton of hills and stairs and stuff in the city, so I'm going to take a quick breather and then catch up with you soon. Oh, here we go. The gates are opening. Oh, there we go. Dang, this is straight up like a university. Do they have not just our grade? I'm assuming they have a lot of different grades and maybe university stuff. This is like a serious complex. I'm just saying. My gosh, what's the taxes around here to run a place like this? My goodness. Alright, here I am. We finally made it, huh? Yeah, yikes. This Mexico is the biggest city on Paldea. It's been a big trade hub since a long time ago. Lots of folks come here to learn about advances in technology and all kinds of other stuff. There's a hair salon here you can change your look, plus places with tasty food and fixings. What do you want to see first, Yellow? The hair salon. Oh, you're a fashionista, aren't you? Are you? Or maybe you just want a practical dude that won't get in your eyes when you're battling. Oh, and speaking of battling, I want to be sure you'll be able to terrestrialize your Pokemon too, Yellow. There's a few things that you gotta get done for that to happen, but I'll take care of them. Meanwhile, you just have fun looking around the city a bit. There's so much to do. Grab a bite, buy some accessories to spice up your uniform. If you want my personal recommendation, you've got to see Delivered Presents. They sell handy items for Pokemon to hold. Interesting. Once you're in your fill, you can meet me up again in front of the school. Just be ready. The stairs up to the school are no joke. Later then, get pumped for terastalizing. I have a feeling that's going to be a major part of the story. Well, I think that we're going to end this episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. And I will see you guys in another stream and another video. So, until then, yeah.